Okay, let's build a little bit on what we learned in lesson 1. Going to play just a very simple composition using the 1 and 5 chord like I talked about. We're going to do a slight variation showing you how to do a little slide between chord shapes, the sixths, and we're going to do our first 4 chord shape. So we're just going to play a very simple tune using the same picking pattern that we learned in lesson 1. We're not going to do any variations on that yet. Those variations will come much simpler if you just get this foundational basic picking pattern down. So it goes like this. See if you can identify where the 1 chord and the 5 chords are. That's the A section, not getting into the 4 chord yet. So one thing I want you to notice is how I'm sliding from one chord to the next to give a nice kind of fluid continuity. Okay, so there in the 5 chord I'm going. Okay, there's a note that you slide into that's meant to be heard, so you want to slide into it effectively. Now it goes down from here. Okay, this is what I want you to see here also. Okay, 5 chord. After I hit the D string on the upstroke here, watch. I'm just sliding down without hitting anything and then resuming with the next shape. Okay, again. Okay, so let's look at the bridge. It's just going to be a very simple 4 chord, starting with the 4 chord. Okay, so our basic 4 chord form is just a bar chord at the fifth fret. Okay, that's your C chord. Okay, 5th and 4th are your bass notes there too. Okay, so we're just going to hold that bar chord and play the same picking pattern. Okay, and then we're going to go to the 1 chord, at shape 1 at the 4th fret. Okay, and then we could just play a simple 5 chord form like this one. Back to the 1 chord. Okay, let me play it from the beginning for you. Okay, so we have a couple little variations in there. And you definitely want to work on those little slides in between. It's very musical, and it gives a jazz feel, because Hawaiian, this isn't really straight Hawaiian slack key that I'm practicing here. I was taught by, my first few lessons in fingerstyle was by a player named Kenny Sultan, and he's more of a ragtime blues player. And then I learned some slack key basics. So what you're learning here is sort of my flavor of slack key, which is a combination of some Hawaiian influence and the influence of ragtime feel. Okay, so I think it's a fun combination, and I think there's going to be a lot you're going to be excited about learning here. So thanks for joining me.